Welcome into live coverage, day 3 of the men's finals here at the National Aquatic Centre in Mairangi Bay in Auckland. Good sessions of heats this morning, both men and women, setting us up for some exciting finals tonight. Kicking off with the men's 200 metre freestyle. Lewis Clareburt in lane 4 for that event, but he's going to be pushed hard by Cameron Gray in lane 5, just coming in a fraction of a second over him in the heats. Louis Clark in lane 3 and veteran 34-year-old Stephen Kent in lane 6, who could surprise. And then we move to the 200 metre freestyle para multi-class, where Jack Bugler had a really good swim this morning, well underneath his best, sitting in lane 4. Most of the athletes in that event in that disability class SB14. The 100 metres butterfly will follow, and that has Lachlan O'Connor in lane 4. He was just over 54 seconds this morning. Two of the athletes under 55, but it's going to be Wilrick Kutsia, Christopher Ilson on the outside of O'Connor for that 100 metres butterfly final. Then we move to the 50 metres butterfly para multi-class, where we've got all athletes in that S14 physical mental disability class there. And then we go to the 4x100 metre medley men's relay. First relay of the championship. It's going to be exciting, and we look forward to seeing what club comes out on top. Now, I am joined this evening in commentary by a legend in swimming from back in the early 2000s. Lovely to have you with us, Hannah McLean. 2006 and 2002 Commonwealth Games, the Olympic Games in 2004 in Athens. Lovely to have you with us.
Thanks, Scott. Fantastic to be here tonight and to actually have some racing happening here in New Zealand. Yeah,
it's been pretty sparse over the last few months, that's for sure, but the Swimming New Zealand team have done a wonderful job putting this together within their restrictions, and although the sessions are short, they're pretty exciting. Hannah, it's been 15 years since you retired from competitive swimming. What have you been up to? Where are you living? What's the situation?
So after retiring, I spent some time overseas, came back to New Zealand and started working in the performance space with athletes. So I've still got that real passion for enabling athletes to perform and at the same time maintain their personal well-being. So I do that through my work with high performance sport and privately as a well-being and career coach.
That must be rewarding, and to stay in touch, just as we're here tonight, staying in touch with the sport, but seeing athletes really, or managing them as they go through their career.
It's a huge journey for athletes, particularly swimming, which is such a tough sport on a world level. It's important to put that support around them. And it's exciting to see lots of these young swimmers coming through and getting up there with these qualifications for the Mare Nostrum, the World Champs, and the upcoming Commonwealth Games in Birmingham.
Now, in terms of your personal life, children, married?
I've got a husband and 2 kids. The 2 kids do more swimming than I do at the moment. They're 11 and 7, and they both love swimming, which is great. The early mornings, not so much. But life in New Zealand is good, so lucky to have that grounding in swimming with these young ones coming through.
You touched on Mare Nostrum, which is a series of swimming events over in Europe. You've taken part in them. A lot for the people at home and here at the National Aquatic Centre. Tell us a little bit more about that event, because it's quite different, isn't it?
Well, Mare Nostrum's a fantastic opportunity, particularly for New Zealand swimmers stuck down here at the bottom of the globe. It's like a European World Cup. It's quickfire racing across locations like Cannes, Nice, Barcelona, and you travel around with a group of international athletes honing your race skills, and that's absolutely what these swimmers need in the build-up to the World Championships this year.
Absolutely, and these sort of circuits must take these swimmers away from home for quite a long time. I mean, with the Commonwealth Games and the World Champs, there could be quite a stint overseas.
Absolutely. From spending all their time back home in New Zealand, they could be spending 10 to 13 weeks away, and I know that the high performance team at Swimming New Zealand's done a great job setting up a camp and a program to get them really prepared for these international competitions.
Well, I think that's great to get that insight. We're going to get underway now with the finals for the men's, and lovely to have Hannah McLean here.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Please put your hands together and welcome to pool deck the technical officials for tonight's men's finals. Introducing the referee for the men's finals from Manawatu, Diane Farmer. The starter for the men's events from Northland, Ross Gillespie. Thank you, officials. Please be seated. Please welcome onto pool deck the finalists for event 13, the men's 200 metres freestyle. In lane 8 from Capital Swim Club, Finn Harland. Lane 1 from Wharanui Swim Club, Tyler Tapper. Lane 7 from Wharanui Swim Club, Matthew Hutchins. Lane 2 from Mount Maunganui, Gus Shivnan. Lane 6 from Coast Swimming Club, Stephen Kent. Lane 3 from North Shore, Louis Clark. Lane 5 from North Shore, Cameron Gray. Lane 4 from Capital Swim Club, Lewis Clareburt. Away we go, the men's 200 metres freestyle. Looking at that start, great start there by Cameron Gray. Really powerful off the blocks down the first 25. Gray leads them out. Lewis Clareburt watching on, breathing off to his left. And Hannah down to the first length they go.
They're looking great out there. Lewis Clareburt, a consummate professional. You'll see him with his details being absolutely spot on with his push off the wall.
Through the turn, it is Cameron Gray, 25.30, 0.3 back to Lewis Clareburt. Third to the wall, Stephen Kent, out fast, the 34-year-old.
Stephen Kent, fantastic to see him back in the swing of things with swimming. I think he's got a child on the way, so life is going to be a little bit different for him, maybe not so much time for racing, but looking really strong coming into the turn. In a 200, it's all about the pacing.
They go through the 100. Lewis Clareburt takes the lead off Cameron Gray. Third is Louis Clark. The lead's changing all over the show. Can Stephen Kent hold on to this pace? Lewis Clareburt and Cameron Gray. Cameron Gray starting to challenge. He's looking over to his right. Clareburt looking over to his left.
Lewis coming into the turn. You really have to hit it on this third 50 to set yourself up for that final one.
Gutsy performance here from Cameron Gray. They went this morning in 1:49 together. Comes down to the final 50. Cameron Gray starting to challenge Clareburt.
Fantastic seeing this young swimmer, Cameron Gray, coming through. 18 years old, fantastic.
Clareburt just starting to edge ahead, half a body length in front. Let's see what the time is. Cameron Gray's had a gallant effort to try and take this, but Clareburt, the professional, has taken it 1:48.38. Fantastic time for both of these swimmers. Third will go to Louis Clark. Stephen Kent holds on to fourth and slightly quicker than this morning. And looking at that Fenero, the Fenero is slightly quicker at 1:47, but all the same, that Mare Nostrum time of 1:50.81, which Cameron Gray easily went under this morning and again in the final tonight, as has Lewis Clareburt. And we'll catch a word with Lewis Clareburt now just to get reaction. That looked like a tough final. Here with Lewis Clareburt at the finish. Congratulations, another title. That one looked like you had to put the foot down for most of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I dived in and I felt like I was half a boat length behind, so had a bit of catching up to do, but yeah, it was a good little race with it there with Cam.
I don't think it was a particularly bad dive from you. I think it was a particularly good dive from Cameron Gray. He came out a good quarter of a body length in front of you, but you made that up by about the 75 metre mark. In terms of that performance, 1:48 low, happy with that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm building throughout the week, hopefully. Well, that's the goal, to keep building and to keep, I guess, getting faster as I'm a bit more rested. But yeah, like I felt it in that last 25. I saw Cam go a little bit, and then I started to feel it as well in the last 15.
In terms of that breathing pattern, do you breathe both sides? Are you breathing one side throughout that 200?
Yeah, I guess I'm pretty lucky that from a young age, Gaz made me breathe on both sides of my sort of stroke, so I have the flexibility to sort of look wherever I think the fastest person is going to be. So obviously I was looking towards Cam the whole race, so I sort of knew where he was the whole time.
Well, gutsy performance. Round of applause for Lewis Clareburt, ladies and gentlemen, 200 metre freestyle champion here at the Apollo Projects Nationals. Moving now to event 109, the men's 200 metre freestyle para multi-class, and introducing the swimmers. In lane 7 from Parnell Swimming, James Hayden. In lane 1 from Mount Eden Swimming, Denver Xavier. Lane 6 from Greendale Swim Club, Lance Dusto. Lane 2 from Hedatonga Sun Devils, Guy Harrison. Lane 5 from Mount Eden Swimming, David Beck. Lane 3 from Te Arawa Swimming, Bailey Conlon. And lane 4 from Blenheim Swim Club, Jack Bugler. Away we go, Jack Bugler in lane 4. He did a really good performance this morning at 2:16.53, and not too far off one of those records there by Tama Soliota. And Jack Bugler yet to win a title yet at this meet, but has been looking very, very good. Bailey Conlon, the 16-year-old, he's in lane 3. David Beck, who's also won a number of national titles in lane 5.
It's great to see David Beck there, obviously a proud Mount Eden swimmer. That's got a close place in my heart as it's my first swimming club. So really great to see his exuberance and personality coming out in the interviews this morning after the heats.
Yeah, he's an absolute character. David Beck likes to carry on the interview well after it's finished. And but at the moment at the front of the field it is Bugler and it is Bailey Conlon who take them through in 105s. And looking for that, what sort of drop-off would you expect, Hannah, over a 200 metres? They've turned in 105 without the dive, of course.
Oh, that's getting a bit technical for me these days, but what I do know about 200s is it's all about the pacing. And thinking back to those 200 backstrokes that I did, you had to put so much pressure onto that third 50 to keep that even and not drop off. So we were always absolutely hammered by our coaches to practice that over and over. And I know these swimmers, with the different coaches that they're working with across the field, I can see there we've got Willie Benson, who's Guy Harrison's coach, also Jenny Gain for Bugler. They're all going to be really pressing these athletes on their pacing.
And that final lap always seems to take care of itself, doesn't it? It's you know the end is in sight, you're giving it absolutely everything, there's nothing to do but rest afterwards, so you might as well leave it all out. But what a finish here by Bailey Conlon. He's had a blinder of a week. Bailey Conlon is gunning for the finish. He's going to win it over Jack Bugler and comes in. What a win by Bailey Conlon. And just looking at that time, 2:14.18, that New Zealand record is at 2:13.65. So not far off, and a great performance by the 16-year-old. Here with Bailey Conlon, put it here, mate. Shake my hand. Well done. 3 freestyle events. You've done so well in all of them, and that last 50, you're an absolute blinder. So why is your freestyle going so well, Bailey? Tell us what you've been doing.
I just train hard.
You train hard. Henk keeps the whip going, and you train really hard. Now, Cameron Leslie was telling me earlier you had an injury late last year. Tell us about that, and have you made it all the way back from that?
So I'll go there. That was a long story.
Don't go there, Cam, he said. Anyway, he's relishing in the win. Another win for the 200 freestyle for Bailey Conlon. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Well, that concludes 2 of the 4 finals, 5 with the relay. Next up, event 14, the men's 100 metre butterfly final. We'll introduce those swimmers to pool deck now. In lane 8 from St Paul's Swim Club, Luca Zabel. Lane 1 from Pukekohe Swim Club, Aiko Shibuya. Lane 7 from Wharanui Swim Club, William Campbell. Lane 2 from Coast Swimming Club, Chris Dawson. Lane 6 from Evolution Aquatics, Thomas Wilkinson. Lane 3 from Coast Swimming Club, Wilrick Kutsia. Five from QE2 Swim Club, Christopher Elson. In lane 4 from Capital Swim Club, Lachlan O'Connor. Away we go, men's 100 metres butterfly, Lachlan O'Connor in lane 4, 54.01 this morning. He was a good 0.8 of a second front of everyone else in the field, but tonight it'll all change. Now, Hannah, what is the strategy in 100 metres, especially butterfly?
It's all about easy speed in the first 30 metres, not expending too much energy so that you can come home hard.
So in they come to the 50. And especially in butterfly, a very demanding stroke. It is Christopher Ilson that takes them through 25.39, only 0.1 of a second in it.
Wanting to see really strong off the wall, which I think we had from these top swimmers in the middle of the pool. They'll be really pumping those legs and feeling the lactic acid now.
Lachlan O'Connor starting to come through. Quarter of a body length with 10 metres to go. Lachlan O'Connor, what a class act. Is lane 3 going to get there too? Lane 3, Wilrick Kutsia. Wilrick Kutsia comes in for silver. Christopher Elson shut out to bronze. Tom Wilkinson into fourth. A 53.63 for Lockie O'Connor. And that is Mare Nostrum time, which may or might not be eligible at, they have to be born, is it 2001 or later, I believe, but on paper, faster than that qualifying time at 53.78. So a great swim from Lockie O'Connor. And a pretty, very competitive field. And looking down those times, 3 of them ducking under the 55 mark. Here with Lachlan O'Connor, congratulations on your title. What a gutsy second 50. Obviously didn't turn first, but managed to get your nose in front with 25 to go. How do you feel?
Oh, really good. I think Lewis put it really well yesterday when he said trusting the professor and making sure that, letting him sort of make sure that we know what we're doing coming into the meet and being able just to trust our race process. And hopefully that second 50 showed, so we'll be looking good for the 200 as well. 53
seconds PB for you today?
Yeah, 2.2 of a second for a PB there. So.
And 0.2 and 100 is a pretty handy improvement on the PB. Your time at Capital, you've been there just over a year now, 2 years now, from that change from Tauranga. You're still loving it down there, getting some great value?
Absolutely. The boys down there, they give me a bit of a hard time, but I think we all give it to each other and starting to build a really good environment down there, really friendly competition, and Gary's just there make sure we're ticking over, doing all the right things.
In terms of that race experience, I have been hearing Wellington hasn't had too many opportunities, but how have you been getting that race experience? Is it in the squad? Are you trying to get the club meets going?
Not necessarily club meets, but I mean showing up to training, and when your training partner's Lewis Clareburt, it's quite hard to not have that competitive wanting to race every day and be ready to race. And along with the other boys, Sam Brown, Finn Harlan, Tawhiti, Joel Crampton, Atakura, those boys every day, in and out, we're all just pushing each other to become better.
Fantastic, thank you. Lachlan O'Connor, round of applause, the 100-metre butterfly national champion.
Thank you.
Next event up, event 110, the men's 50 butterfly para multi-class. In lane 3 from Mount Eden Swimming, Denver Xavier. Lane 4 from Creendale Swim Club, Lance Dusto. In lane 5 from Te Arawa Swimming, Bailey Conlon. Away we go, and most of these guys, pretty much their warm down was the walk down the end of the pool for the 50. Very gutsy to have no warm down. Bailey Conlon straight into his work in lane 5. Lance Dusto, pretty handy butterfly, had a good swim this morning. He's in lane 4, 31.43. So either Bailey Conlon, well, no, Lance Dusto starting to come through. Bailey Conlon just tiring a little bit in the final 15 metres. Lance Dusto, fantastic finish from him. He's going to come in. He hits the wall, 31.94, just a fraction slower than this morning, but he takes the win. Fantastic swim. Denver Xavier will get second, and Bailey Conlon the bronze, and Lance is stoked about that. We'll catch a word with him shortly. He almost enters pretty much every event on the program. He's a very, very busy swimmer at this championships. Congratulations, Lance. Great effort. That was a wonderful 50-metre butterfly right from the start and building it up. How do you feel?
A little bit of improvement on my diving, but I'm feeling pretty happy.
I think it was 31.4 this morning, 31.9 tonight, and you really built it from that last 25, which is awesome. Now, Cameron Leslie tells me you're turning 21 on Saturday. Is that right?
That little bugger. Yes, I am.
Okay, well, that's going to be a big party, isn't it? But that'll be the last day. Are you swimming on your birthday?
Yeah, I am, but on the 13th, I'm going to have a nice little party.
Oh, that sounds good. Well, hopefully we have a title on your birthday to celebrate as well. Well done to Lance Dusto, ladies and gentlemen, 50-metre butterfly para multi-class champion. Well done.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Welcome back to the Apollo Projects Aotearoa Swimming Championships 2022. The final event of the men's finals for day 3 is event 35, and we'll introduce the teams and swimmers for this event this afternoon. In lane 1 is the Capital Swim Club team of Finn Harland, Lewis Clareburt, Lachlan O'Connor and Sam Brown. In lane 7 is the TBSS Central City Swimming team of Bede Aitu, Tobias Beaumont, Sam Kenny and Harrison Clowens. In lane 2 is North Shore Swimming Club B team of Cooper Morley, Harrison Cook, McAllister Clark and Iyad Masoud. In lane 6 is Coast Swim Club B, Jasper Cornish, Dean Kent, Fergus Eady, Stephen Kent. Lane 3, Pukekohe Swim Club, Zach Dell, Ben Masters, Aiko Shibuya and Blake Elliott. Lane 5, North Shore Swim Club, Kane Follows, Blair Helms, Cameron Gray and Louis Clark. And lane 4, Coast Swim Club A team, Wilrick Kutsia, Zahn Collins, Chris Dawson, George Williams. Always a fun part of the finals program, the relay, the 4x100 medley relay, club relay. And away they go with the 100-metre backstrokers. Some specialists in there and some their second preferred stroke, i.e. Wilrick Kutsia. Hannah, you've done many relays in your time. There's quite a knack to them, isn't there, to win these?
Well, relays are just a chance to really express yourself as a team, and great to see all these strong clubs out there. Another chance for the backstrokers to get a time in their 100 backstroke leading off as well. So fantastic to see these guys powering through. You'll see their stroke rate increasing and hopefully they can keep that going all the way into the wall.
Now the changeover is oh so important as the backstrokers come in. The next swimmers timing their start. They want to essentially start their launch before the swimmers start. Some pretty slow changeovers there by the looks of it. Some keeping it pretty safe. Into the breaststroke leg now, leading the charge in lane 3 is Pukekohe Swim Club. This is Ben Masters, but in lane 5, North Shore, this is Blair Helms for North Shore. Neck and neck, maybe North Shore just creeping ahead, Hannah.
And the lead can change so much, can't it, Scott, when you've got breaststrokers jumping in, it's various abilities of all the competitors in the team, so things can really shake up.
That's right, you've got different abilities. You might have a number 1 breaststroker, a national champion or a national champion in backstroke or freestyle. That'll bring the team forward, and they've got to make up their club team with the best swimmers they have, and in some cases there is an A and a B team, the likes of North Shore and Coast. But in comes Blair Helms. He has definitely taken some yardage out of Pukekohe's Ben Masters. They come into the change, into the butterfly leg. It is Cameron Gray goes off for North Shore.
Cameron Gray looking strong there. Great to see him swimming across the strokes. Great tall frame, lots of potential.
really has put some size on Cameron Gray as he grows older, a bit more time in the gym under the tutelage of Andy McMillan. And he goes down, he'll take them through the first 50 of the butterfly. This is the North Shore Swimming Club A team. Cameron Gray. Chris Dawson has got some work to do for Coast A in lane 4. Aiko Shibuya, lane 3 for Pukekohe, is still in the mix.
Gray looking fantastic, and when you think back to the pedigree of butterfly swimmers in New Zealand with the likes of Cornay Swanepoel, Moss Bannister, Anthony Moss, it is a tradition.
It is a tradition, and here is a tradition in Lachlan O'Connor in lane 1. He's taken them all the way through to second place. Lachlan O'Connor, the team lane 1 Capital Swim Club, have stepped into second. And chasing hard in lane 3 is Blake Elliott for Pukekohe. Lane 2 there is Ian Misode in the freestyle. And for Coast, George Williams.
Look at Sam Brown there for Capital. He's a real sprint star coming through in the freestyle. He started university this year down in Wellington, so managing those two things brilliantly. And look at that stroke rate coming through in lane 1.
Sam Brown, the IM specialist, but he's certainly bringing it home for his team. No one's going to catch North Shore Swimming Club. Louis Clark for North Shore is going to win it. Capital Swim Club's going to take second. Coast Swimming Club coming through fast. Can they take the bronze? They do. Coast Swimming Club clutch the bronze. That was George Williams. Fantastic finish from him. What an exciting finish. And lane 7 coming through is TBSS. Harrison Clowens comes through to touch. Well done, gentlemen. An exciting finish to day 3 finals for the men.
There'll be some exhausted swimmers there, Scott, after the 200 freestyle and backing up 100 fly and then the relay.
That's quite unusual, isn't it, Hannah, to have a program so close with hardly any chance to really warm down. No women in the middle to do some other events, is there?
It's definitely been another factor for the swimmers to manage in this event. It's almost like doing a lactate tolerance set at a swimming meet.
Yeah, that's right. They've done well. We'll catch a word with the North Shore team shortly. But if you could help us put your hands together and thank our technical officials as they leave pool deck. We'll get a word with the North Shore team, if the North Shore team can come on over.
Oh, here it is. Super.
Here with the North Shore Swimming Club A team, they really were in the lead from about the 100 metre mark and never lost it. Well done, guys. You can come up and speak into this one. Kane, how do you feel on behalf of the team?
Oh, it feels great. We've been working hard all season, coming back from lockdown. It's been a good group of guys and we're just having fun training, racing hard.
Yeah, awesome. In terms of your training, and especially being in Auckland last year with those lockdown, that must have been incredibly challenging. How did you guys work your way through that one? Cameron?
Yeah, just grind it out. We've got a really good atmosphere between us, and yeah, it's just been a pleasure to come in every day and swim with these boys, eh?
That's awesome. Now, is this the first of many relay wins this week, you reckon?
Absolutely. Watch this space.
Well, good on. There's the North Shore team, the 4x100 metre medley relay national champions. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Cheers, lads.
So not far away from the medal ceremonies for tonight's men's events, and presenting those medals will be Hannah McLean by the looks of it, and it's been wonderful to have her in the commentary team this evening. We'll be having three-time Olympian Dean Kent in the commentary with me for the women's events later this evening. And so just preparing for those medal ceremonies. We'll be back after this break to start with the presentation of those medals.
So I became an IOT because I just wanted to help out the swimming community, give back, because they've always been amazing when I'm swimming.
So the reason why I became a technical official is because it's much more fun than sitting in the stand. You're right in the middle of it, you get to see all the racing, you get to talk to people and be involved in the event. It's just a great place to be.
I enjoy being a technical official because firstly it's an easy way for me to be able to give back to the sport that's given me so much. I've been able to go overseas with my own swimming, so it's a good way for me to be able to give back, and it's fun. I get to make new friends amongst the other technical officials, and I feel like it's also helping my own swimming because I understand the rules of the sport on a deeper level.
Why? Because you get to meet so many cool people. You get to be close to the racing, and the technical officials are a happy family. They're good. They teach you, or you learn something new every day, and I have. Over the last 20 years, I suppose, I've had some great support from other officials, and it's just fun. It's so fun, and seeing the swimming close up, that's really exciting. So please come, we want you.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Welcome back to the Apollo Projects New Zealand Swimming Championships 2022 live from the National Aquatic Centre. We've just concluded the men's finals for day 3, and we move into the medal ceremonies for those events, and also an event from earlier in the week that wasn't presented, and we're going to start with that event. It is event 102, the men's 50-metre backstroke para multi-class. The bronze medal in 34.52 from Greendale Swim Club, Lance Dusto. The silver medal in 39.87 from Hitatonga Sun Devils, Guy Harrison. And winning the gold medal in 42.77, Cameron Leslie from Whangarei Swim Club. Medals presented by Olympian and Commonwealth Games bronze medalist Hannah McLean.
We'll go the 200 men.
Moving now to event 13, the medal ceremony for the men's 200 metre freestyle. The bronze medalist in 151.04 from North Shore Swimming Club, Louis Clark. Silver medalist in 148.94, North Shore Swimming Club's Cameron Gray. And winning the gold medal in 148.38 from Capital Swim Club, Lewis Clareburt. Next up is event 109, the 200 metre freestyle for men para multi-class. Bronze medalist in 2:17.60 for is David Beck. Silver medalist in 2:14.74 from Blenheim Swim Club, Jack Bugler. And winning the gold medal in 2:14.18 from Te Arawa Swimming, Bailey Conlon. Moving now to event 14, the men's 100 metres butterfly. Bronze medalist in 54.79 from QE2 Swim Club, Christopher Ilson. Silver medalist in 54.47 from Coast Swimming Club, Wilrick Kurtzia. And winning the gold medal in 53.63 from Capital Swim Club is Lachlan O'Connor. Moving now to event 110, the men's 50 metres butterfly. Multi-class. Third place in 32.63 for Mount Eden Swimming, Denver Xavier. Silver medalist in 31.94. I'm sorry. We're going to have to start that one again, I'm afraid. Bronze medalist in 34 seconds, 0.82 from Te Arawa Swimming, Bailey Conlon. Second place, silver medalist from Mount Eden Swimming, Denver Xavier. And winning in 31.94 from Greendale Swim Club is Lance Dusto. Now to event 35, the 4x100 metre medley men's relay. Bronze medalist, Coast Swim Club A team, Wilrick Kurtzia, Zahn Collins, Chris Dawson and George Williams. Silver medalists, Capital Swim Club, Finn Harland, Lewis Clareburt, Lachlan O'Connor, Sam Brown. And winning the gold medal is the North Shore Swimming Club A team. Kane follows, Blair Helms, Cameron Gray, Louis Clark. Medals presented by Commonwealth Games and World Short Course Championship bronze medalist Hannah McLean. Thank you to All Proof Industries for supporting Swimming New Zealand and these medal ceremonies. Well, that concludes day 3 of the men's finals here at the National Aquatic Centre. An exciting night. Lewis Clareburt winning the 200-metre freestyle, which was hotly contested, but he was pushed all the way by Cameron Gray. Lachlan O'Connor winning the 100 metres butterfly, dipping under 54 seconds for a PB at 53.63. The North Shore team won the first of the relays of the week, and in the para multi-class it was Bailey Conlon who won the 200-metre freestyle just over Jack Bugler, and Lance Dusto an exciting win in the 50 metres butterfly. Thank you for joining us. We will be back at 7:25 p.m. this evening for day 3 finals of the women's. Thank you for joining us. I'm Scott Rice. We'll see you in a few hours.